What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorist, and today, well, I'm here with Jubilee and Rogue, and we are about to watch the trailer for X-Men 97. I'm going to start with you.
Yep.
What is your experience with X-Men? Obviously, you must be a fan because you're dressed as Jubilee, but X-Men 97 kind of sprung on everyone. It was a big surprise. What were you excited to see when you first heard the announcement?
Actually, I saw the first episode before I realized it was a new
really?
version of the show. Yeah.
Just scrolling through Disney Plus, right?
Well, somebody told me watch X-Men. It's on Disney now, so I
Okay.
went to watch it. But I didn't realize it was a new series.
Okay.
So when I watched the first episode, it was so much like the old ones that I grew up with.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell that it was new. Like
they didn't even change the intro, like the
Exactly.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think they just stuck to the core dynamics, but once you start watching, which obviously you're a couple episodes in, you haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I'm on episode 6, so no spoilers in the chat. You can see that immediately they're like, "Oh, this is what you grew to know and love." No, it's actually way better.
I can't wait.
So you haven't seen it yet.
I have not.
So have you seen the trailer yet? And it's
Nope.
okay if you did. No.
Nope.
Okay, so you've heard about the show. Obviously, you're a
of
big fan. You have
course.
Rogue. What do you remember from the cartoons? What are you hoping to see in this future installment?
I'm just happy to see like the original characters, to see Rogue, and just like
Pretty much as is.
like
Yeah.
Marvel with the movies. They haven't brought Rogue in. Not
Not
a
since
whole
the
lot.
X-Men the
Yeah.
original, like Tyler Mane, who's sitting right over there.
Yes. So like I'm just happy to see the old characters coming back in their original form.
I think for me, the reason that this show might have come to fruition, obviously I can't speak for Marvel, but I feel like this is our segue into let's retell who these characters are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's show the younger audience, bring them to know X-Men.
Yeah.
For people like us, a little older, give us that fan service to regenerate the kid in us to get
Yeah.
ready for X-Men.
Yeah.
And then I think they're going to drop the MCU X-Men on us
Yeah.
in the coming years. But there's only one way to get really hyped for something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that is to watch the trailer for X-Men 97
amazing.
right now.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning.
See, they even started off with like,
I'm grateful to
kids, remember this?
the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
And the
Fate
graphics,
lies
they just
in our
they
hands
just
now.
vamped it.
Now.
So good.
I got chills already.
The music is just so good.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it
Kids
is,
anymore. It's for adults, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, especially once you get into
we
the later
must
episodes. You haven't
believe
seen it.
in each other.
They
We
don't
get
show
this
it right
done by
away.
working
There they
together
are.
as a team.
Jeez,
I love the
Bob,
little pics
keep
to
buzzing in
show
my
their
ear.
individual powers.
Yeah, oh yeah. Again, you look for yourself.
Yeah.
Hear the music.
Heads up!
Another surprise. They have a feature song. This is the
Nice.
that was an episode 1.
Yeah.
To me, my X-Men.
Good.
I just got goosebumps.
Well, it's like Avengers Assemble.
Yes.
Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
That don't make sense, right? Like, all right,
Amazing.
cool. All right. So, ladies, Rogue, we'll start with you. What are you thinking? You haven't seen the trailer yet, so there you
I
go.
love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna be watching it tonight.
You're going to be in for a bit of treat. I'm going to keep this as least spoilery as
Yeah,
possible, obviously.
Yes.
But Rogue is pretty heavily featured, not only in the first couple episodes,
Yeah.
but her story really starts to build in 3, 4, and 5.
Love that.
It gets tangly. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie. You're going to see some craziness. And Jubilee.
Yeah.
What have you? Well, you haven't even seen another. Again, not trying to be spoilery, but
Yeah.
before X-Men always made like people used to ask like Jubilee. Okay,
Yeah.
she shoots sparkles.
Yeah.
Like how does that power work? But you're gonna see that she can manipulate those sparkles in the later
Yeah.
episodes. So, what are you excited to see come out of Jubilee, and like, what's she going to add to the X-Men in the future installments once we get past
Yeah.
the episodes we've seen?
Well, what I really liked so far is that in the first 2 episodes that I've seen,
Yeah.
they've shown her being awkward with her power and like she's short-circuiting electronics.
Yeah.
But she has no control yet, and
Right.
it really gives you the reason why Xavier School is there.
And I feel like that, like when the first X-Men come out, I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone. It's just stuff I've heard on the internet
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Is that like everyone said like Jubilee don't get much screen time? Like she's like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
have the core X-Men. Like again,
Yeah.
she was barely in the
Yeah.
real franchise movies unless you watch the end credits. But I'm telling you now, since X-Men 97 has started, she's like right there on
Yeah.
all the scenes with everyone. So
Ooh.
she's definitely getting her spotlight. Back over to Rogue again. We always know that Rogue has always struggled with,
Yes.
well, if I may, the gloves. She can't have that human interaction, which does play a big part in X-Men 97. But how come, what do you feel like Rogue has been given, like why does she have that, I'm trying to find the right word, but like she has powers. She's actually one of, in my opinion, one of the most powerful,
Oh,
but they
yeah.
give her this hindrance that stops her from doing so. How do you feel like, what about Rogue, I guess,
I
makes her an
mean-
intriguing character to you?
For me, it's just the fact that she has this gift. Like, she can't, like, she's an integral part if you think about it. If, like, say, Wolverine with his regeneration,
Yep.
if something happened to him and he's out of the battle and then someone else gets hurt, she can absorb his power
Transfer.
and heal the other person.
Right.
So, like, she is a good key part.
And she's just multifaceted.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering why, like, they really give you a sense of nerfing her when they say you can't touch him. So she has to she kind of has to stay back. And you can't like give that group hug. You can't,
Yes.
be a part of the team. And I think that plays emotionally.
It does. Like, it really makes her feel, I feel
Mhm.
it would, that she can't become friends with anyone. She can't interact
too
with
close.
people and get too close because one wrong move and just like with her boyfriend, they're gone.
Yeah, no. And that's what I'm saying. As much as she's a part of the X-Men, sometimes I wonder if she's not getting.
Yeah.
And then you know
Yeah.
what? And speaking of, that's kind of similar to both.
Yeah.
Like in the first couple seasons of original X-Men, Jubilee was never not as much present.
Yeah.
Rogue can't get close. So it's almost like two characters that could never be a part of the X-Men on screen are really getting the limelight now. And like I said, you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen it yet. Both characters are going to get. their due.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining all of us for our trailer reaction for X-Men 97. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. As always, if you want to support the channel, and we all appreciate it, you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And like we always say around here, keep it real.